Hi everybody, thank you for joining in. First of all, I would like to thank all of those who made comments or posted a question on my other U44 video. Really appreciate it. Among others, lots of questions were regarding connection, possibilities of making recording through digital I/O or using it for sampling. So today I would like to present you my short video about digital audio recording with Zoom U44. I consider myself an audiophile, so as many others, I always trying to adapt myself to all new coming technologies. Sometimes it works very well, the other times a bit less so. One of the good examples of that would be my personal mini disc story. At the time I was very excited about this new technology, but somehow it didn't turn out the way expected. Long story short, about 20 years ago I was a proud owner of this beautiful little beast, Sony MZ-N10. So let's check it out how it is doing now. I believe this sound is very familiar for many people. So what could I do to save all those recordings I ever made on it? I believe there is a way to do that using U44 and iPad. The only problem is that I have to use Coax digital or Toslink in order to get original quality signal out of mini disc system. Therefore, I have to look up for a home deck of some kind. And of course, if any of you could remember, there is an SCMS or serial copy management system implied. Therefore, I'm not supposed to be able to make a real digital copy of the recordings I ever made, because most of those recordings were made digitally. Happily, I found an interesting machine in one of the second-hand hi-fi online retailer. Not expensive and fully functional Kenwood DM5090. Not the top tech, more of a middle class kind, but still very capable and actually really good looking and nice build. Now let's see how he will play one of my most favorite albums pre-recorded on mini disc. Okay, he read it, so it might work. Here's my setup for today. There's U44 connected through the Coax digital out from MD deck. As you can see, channels 3 and 4. There's 5-volt DC power supply. I'm always using this combination because it is just more reliable. And of course there's iOS camera connector. Here's a little explanation about GarageBand setup. As you can see, it's just straightforward. You have to create a track, choose input channels and press record button. It's just that easy. Now let's try to record. Okay, it seems to work. Just recording without any problems. Also no any traces of SCMS. So I believe I can safely re-digitalize all my mini disc collection. Okay, thanks Michael. You're the best. Now I would like to go a bit deeper in the situation. I would like to try out the way of digitalizing my records using MD deck as some sort of analog to digital converter and record it right away to GarageBand on iPad through U44. Here is one of my most favorite songs, actually in terrible condition on 45 single, but nevertheless the experience is magical. yes, it worked just fine. Although I'm not sure quality would be better than that of analog balanced ints recorded 24-bit 96 kHz as I did in previous video. And one last thing I would like to try out today, I would like to sample some CDs through Optical Toslink. Okay, this one will do it. It has optical out, so let's try. As you can see, it works just fine. And here is a little explanation about using Cubasis for recording. Also very much straightforward and easy to use. Just create the track, choose the input, check the quality, arm it, and push the record. Unfortunately, 80% of my mini discs cannot function anymore. There is a problem with magnetic layer or plastic layer, which is not transparent enough anymore due to simple aging. I believe that late generation of mini disc is slightly better made, so probably could last longer. But nevertheless, I'm very happy I was able to digitalize some of my collection, and Zoom U44 is a fantastic product. Also, have to say that there is no any traces of copyright protection management system, so it's very much possible to re-record digitally all of those old DAT tapes and mini discs. Or, you can also sample anything from any optical or digital out without any kind of problems. Thank you very much for joining in. If you got any questions or suggestions, please don't hesitate and write it down here in the comment section. One more time, please subscribe, thumbs up if you liked it, and see you all next time.